Service for trading your skins. Tired of all the skins piling up in your inventory? With CS.Money, trading got faster and safer than ever. Now you can just sign in to our website, choose the skins from your inventory and those you want to get from a broad variety. Confirm the trade and rejoice in your new skins. CS.Money, the best service for trading your skins. Service for trading your skins. Tired of all the skins piling up in your inventory? With CS.Money, trading got faster and safer than ever. Now you can just sign in to our website, choose the skins from your inventory and those you want to get from a broad variety. Confirm the trade and rejoice in your new skins. CS.Money, the best service for trading your skins. Service for trading your skins. Tired of all the skins piling up in your inventory? With CS.Money, trading got faster and safer than ever. Now you can just sign in to our website, choose the skins from your inventory and those you want to get from a broad variety. Confirm the trade and rejoice in your new skins. CS.Money, the best service for trading your skins.
going too shabby, as they do actually have the bomb inside the site. Cyberfocus will be able to go and pick it up and perhaps plant for catwalk with that smoke for cover. But as the smoke dissipates, it gets a little bit more tricky now. They don't have any utility left, so they have to win a fight either on CT spawn or jungle to ensure the bomb can get planted. But look at Hut G go with this USP right now. In jungle, he gets 2 headshots. He's got 3 kills on the round already. Cyberfocus now forced into a clutch. He thinks there's still 1 CT, but the Vega Squadron members, they've gathered up together inside jungle. They're like the Wonder Twins. They put those rings together. I don't know what they're going to magically transform into, but they have each other to work with to try to make this play. Chopper even is aware that this is a possibility, that the spawn may swing through spawn to go B. He's peeking murder hole every so often. Oh, does he peek in time to spot this? Yes, he does. Gets the headshot, and somehow Vega bring that one back, despite the fact that early in the round it was looking not too shabby for Nemiga. So here you go. Vega, of course, will go ahead and buy off the back of that victory. No bomb plant means force buy from Nemiga with the pistol's armor. We do see a couple of players over here towards Upper B and Underpass. But it looks like they're just going to go for, like, the default, the standard mid-control type stuff. Kashander gets aggressive looking to peek into Underpass, but gets caught for it. And so that may give Nemiga a little bit of room to work with. They did take a lot of damage, though, on Roman and MDS, so those people are bleeding out. They'll be weaker targets for the remaining members of Vega Squadron. Chopper hiding at Firebox, as they're still fighting for some mid-control here on Nemiga's side, as Mir isn't a peek off catwalk with that M4. Those players underpass didn't really get affected by his incendiary, and now they find the 1D as well. Things are piling on in favor of Nemiga. JR trying to see if he can't reel it back in. And again, Chopper still has a good spot to play from. He steps out a little bit early, though, and gets caught. And that's a little bit unfortunate. He had a chance to maybe come out whenever they were planting the bomb and maybe get a couple of kills for free, but instead decides to try his luck early and gets thwarted. But JR still up and about. He finds the spam kill, turns around with the 180 and finds Cyberfocus. He's still in a 1v1. He could ace clutch. It's up to Hitmouse. Hitmouse is pushing. He's trying to swing the Deagle through the box. He's not hitting, though. JR, he's just doing for the long defuse. He gets it. Does he find the kill? They had icing on the cake. No, not quite, but he still won the round. And what an effort from him. He's the hero. The true MVP. Oh my goodness. What a round from that guy. That 180 USP. Out there spamming the guy through Firebox with the scout. You love to see that kind of stuff. You love to watch those plays. Nemiga buying up what they can, even still after that force buy not working. They know that they force 4 players to rebuy, so I think they're just trying to hunt after that. That's the goal here. We are going to see Nemiga focusing up on a B apartments push. Hitmouse setting up the smoke. There are 2 players in B to defend, Mir and Hut G, a couple players towards one room who are going to be able to rotate the market now. And Mir already cooks one and lights up another. Nemiga just remaining with 3 players, looking to see if they still can't find a way out of here, but it's just not going to happen. The angle's too strong from Hut G at the van. And Vega Squadron now up 3-0. 3-0. As you may hear my dog joining the cast, he wants some attention. I think he's just gonna go lay down behind me though, so we're all good. He's just gonna listen, and he's gonna be another listener. And what is a save round now for Nemiga? Just a few upgraded pistols sprinkled around, armor on MDS, but that's gonna be about it. And Chopper has already chopped the head off of Roman like a guillotine. But he's not French, so that reference was bad. So just forget about that. That didn't happen, those last few seconds. not involved in the broadcast, as we are just going to see Vega picking apart Nemiga. Like chum in the water. Get it because they have a shark as their mascot? Listen. You gotta work with me a little bit. I gotta start making some more shark references, I feel like. A little Jaws theme music here and there. Maybe smelling blood in the water. There's a few more. Like the shark with laser beams meme. Might be a good shout as well. So here we go, Vega getting aggressive inside underpass this time. Mir will catch Hitmouse, and this is going to start to really pile on Nemiga at this point. Like, you're really getting blasted across the map. This was your next buy round. What a pop flash. Mir doesn't peek off the back of it. Another pop flash comes in. This time he'll peek. That's a better flash, and he'll be able to get a 2-for-1 deal over in middle. MDS did find one frag, sure, but now it's just Roman left with 3 HP and B apartments, and not really a prayer to be had in this round, you would like to think. And for all the work that Nemiga has done this series, winning the first map in overtime, you know, showing up on Inferno and delivering a good fight, if they were just to crumble on Mirage like this, that would just be so anticlimactic for them. It really wouldn't match up to the rest of their efforts very well. They've done so good in this series up until this point. It'll be another force buy round from them. Of course, they're hitting max loss bonus next round, and with the money they have, they'll still full buy next. So this is, it's not really a force buy, so to speak. You're not really taking a hit economically for this. But it's certainly still around where you wouldn't expect too much from them on in normal circumstances. They're going to go for something very heavy towards the A-bomb site. Smoke up on CT spawn. They're going to flood up ramp. Chopper already finds one frag. Mir playing the edge of the smoke at back. Cat will find one as well. And it looks like it could be cleaned up here and now as Chopper will end up with a quad kill round. And he's having a hell of a game. He's 11-1. Mir and JR up there as well. Kashander's 0-4, but he's not really been needed, to be honest. Everyone has 2 kills on Nemiga. And so, yeah, this is a very different pace of game compared to the rest of the series. The other 2 games are very close. This one, though, is looking fairly lopsided. But Nemiga are back onto a buy, and Cyberfocus does have his trusty AWP. We've seen him deliver at some junctures with it, so we'll see if one of those times is now, as one's already been caught by the op of JR for a tag. Not a kill just yet. As now, Vega will have to fade off of trying to keep presence at middle for now, as they've run out of utility to spend in this area. Could still pop flash peek it a little bit later on. But JR is going to be more focused right now on just watching connector. And maybe giving up middle. A pop flash does come in. Chopper and Mir are towards window. One in ladder, one actually in the window room. Don't peek just yet, though. Just spending some nades, doing some damage. Now MDS holding the angle, does spot the arm of Chopper. Chopper gets caught with his pants down, basically. But Mir off the catwalk will at least trade. They're looking like they want to go for a window boost here. Roman trying to get in there, and he will do just that. And Mir does get caught trying to peek off of catwalk, so overextending a bit, perhaps. Mir, though, spotting the top of some heads, coming up connector, delivers one with the op, gets another. Cyberfocus almost TK'd in that situation, but does finally get JR, but at a huge cost. It's a 2-on-2. They're running out of time. Cyberfocus is low on health. Kashander has a great angle here from A-ramp. Delivers the kill, brings the bomb back down. Pop flash coming up. Hutchie gets him in the back. And it's 7-0 for Vega Squadron. They are dominating on Mirage. This is just a way different looking game than what we've seen the rest of this best of 3. Another kind of middle of the road buy being taken here so that Nemiga can build up money for the next round. Looks like they do want to maybe challenge out middle and underpass simultaneously. Hitmouse does have one smoke grenade to use. I'm not sure what smoke he's actually throwing here. I'm going to follow this one, I think. I'm not sure what smoke this is. What are you throwing? Oh, okay. It's a new way to smoke window that I haven't seen before. A lot of people are just doing it from top box by using a back cat smoke from spawn. So it's more consistent. But there's definitely a couple of different jump throws you can do from spawn. You do see Mir cleaning up the bomb carrier and even more out here in middle, and it's now 8-0 for Vega Squadron. They are slicing through Nemiga like a hot knife through butter right now. Like a wet paper bag. Like a shark eating seals. It would be like fitting if Nemiga's mascot was a seal, but they're not. So, forced reference. So you are going to see Nemiga back onto the buy, op in hands of Cyberfocus once more. What can they find? Can they get some success? Can they find something in one of these rounds? It has been rather rough seas right now for Nemiga on Mirage. Again, a much different look than the Nemiga of Overpass and Inferno. So you do see them going for that mid-control. Smoke is up on window. One player outside of A. Now there will be two, including the bomb carrier coming through. So they're looking to do some type of split through connector. A ramp, Palace may be thrown in the mix as well. So just kind of a standard split on the A side after getting mid-control. One of the very many different mid-round decisions you can make from mid-control. Chopper looking to get aggressive at A ramp, though. Takes some damage. But we'll just hold the angle, not looking to overextend. And Hutg comes off of Cat with the flash to find MDS. Hitmouse does get inside of connector. They still do have presence Palace and A ramp as well, so they can still split this. But the bomb's been left behind, actually. It's still in T spawn, but they have enough time for Cyberfocus to swing around and grab it, so it's no problem. And they've evened it back up into a 4-on-4 as well in the meantime. I guess that was rather redundant as well, and in the meantime, basically the same thing. Either way, bomb now actually making its way over to B instead, leaving one middle. And JR actually has rotated off of B, so B is wide open for now. Hutg, here's this one player in connector. He's going to go for that frag. They still think it's an A split right now, and they have every reason to believe that to be the case with the fact that they have heard what they heard at A, and they've gotten these kills at middle, but now they're rotating JR's op back into market. Roman, while he is flanking up Catwalk and catches Kashander, there's players in positions to defend B, but only passively, and now they have to play for the retake. This could be the first round for Nemiga. It finally could be happening. Mir trying to come off of Catwalk, but Roman has a good angle for it here from Get Right. JR trying to find lines with the AWP from Market, but no one really showing themselves just yet. They are also pushing through upper B apartments. Hutg does find one. Hutg finds another. It's all on Robo. 1v2 from the back of bench. Finds them both. Both headshots as well. The precision on point. And so it is finally Nemiga scoring a round, but it came at a huge cost. They've had to rebuy almost everyone. And they obviously could easily be reset by the bulky bank accounts of Vega Squadron. So they have to be careful, because while they finally did net themselves around, they're still well behind, and their economy is very vulnerable. Well, thank you, QXZ. Appreciate you on that information about that smoke. I just know the other jump one where you crouch and like slowly crawl and you look at the other wall, the left wall, and throw that one. I've seen that one used a lot. But again, a lot of people just smoke it from top mid just to make sure it lands 100%. So we are going to see Hitmouse looking to once again come up the underpass again, just looking for that mid control. Kind of the foundation for Mirage T-side play. Having mid control gives you all kinds of options, and they want to make sure that they have those. So they smoke top connector, they start pressing in. They have one player outside A ramp. The bomb is being picked up now at the back of middle. They're doing a window boost through all this. So I think they definitely want to go for an A split, but they just want to see if they can't backstab jungle in the process. But Vega Squadron have a full crossfire in window room. Ain't no window boosting happening today. In fact, they get both those kills. Now they have a 5-on-3, and it just keeps stacking against Nemiga. It could be a flawless victory for Vega Squadron if Chopper lands his frag, and he does. Ouch. The reset, it's harsh. And they didn't even do any economic damage to Vega Squadron. That was clean and pristine. This has a very different tone to it than the rest of the series, that's for sure. It just looks like Nemiga have got nothing on this map right now. Like, they're pretty good at establishing mid-control. But once they get it, they just really struggle to actually get up connector and make plays. Or, I mean, there's been a couple rounds they've tried to commit to a window boost and it's always failed. And that's also been a big problem. Now they're going to just try to go for a Eco Rush B, basically. Slight force coming into this. Cyber Focus does get one with the P250. That could give them a chance to get the bomb planted at least. And oh no, Chopper. He kind of whiffs a little bit there and gets caught, but the bomb's been dropped. Thanks to JR's AWP. And it's the 3-on-3 right now. There's still one player lurking out in middle. Robo trying to see if he can't get close on JR's AWP with this CZ. See if he can't cause a disturbance, and it is going to come through for him. He's heard the other as well. He's coming back. He finds that one also. And oh no, Vega Squadron, you're getting a little bit sloppy. Might cost them this round. As Mir, I think he's been spotted by Hitmouse. They know what's up. He's not going to have a chance to surprise. And that's going to be a collection of Nemiga. They now actually reset Vega Squadron's economy, but there's still so much money saved up from that 8-round winning streak that they won't be too bothered by it. In the meantime, Nemiga could be reset once more, so need to be careful. Again, just that CZ work up close at market was so impactful. Now we're going to see Nemiga go back into a default, but a AA default. A little bit more presence towards A. Hitmouse catching the aggression at A ramp. What are you doing, Vega Squadron? Why are you throwing this half? What are you doing? It's all falling apart. A bomb site is wide open. And now Mir looking to see if he can't reel it back in a bit. He does get one kill, gets it back into a 2 versus 3. A bomb site still wide open. Not going to bring the bomb that direction, though. Nemiga just holding onto their mid-control. Oh, no. Mir catches Roman without his gun in his hands. That's such unfortunate timing for Nemiga. And now Mir, with his 2 kills, has evened it back up. He's given his team still a chance to win this. He will commit, though, to A. That means the 1v2 is going to be on Hut G. He's just waiting patiently. Oh, he creeps up catwalk, gets caught sleeping. And that means that the B bomb site is going to be taken. The bomb will be planted. And now Mir likely going to just save this gun. That way he can drop someone and still buy himself next round because JR's money is so low. But he could go for it. I mean, he has head armor kit. It's a 1v2. He's got some utility to spend. Certainly could give it a go if he so chooses. But MDS pushing market catches him off guard. Blindsided as Mir in a 3rd round for Nemiga. They're starting to come alive in this half just a little bit. Not quite sure if it's a real comeback effort just yet, but at least they're starting to show some inklings of life after a half that has gone rather by the wayside for Nemiga, despite the fact that they've played pretty good throughout this series. So we are taking a pause as a player actually did drop from the Vega side. It was Kashander who's left the server. So just waiting on him to get back. Hopefully it won't take too long. So I guess this is more of a technical pause while I try to get all that sorted out. Apparently an unpause in 5 seconds. Question mark from JR. Question mark from console. I don't know what's going on. I think we'll just remain paused till a player gets in. Also, by the way, folks, we do have another match coming up right after this on this channel. It will be, let's see, what game is it? It's going to be, I believe, Pro 100 and Avangar. Actually supposed to start in like 4 minutes, so I don't know if that game will get delayed or if we will just join it like midway through the first map or something like that. I know that there's also another stream doing it, and not in English though. Yeah, so Pro 100 versus Avangar will come up right after this. Again, I don't know how much of a break we're going to have between series. I don't know if they're delaying that game to start until we're ready, so not sure. We'll have to just kind of play it by ear. Either way, you'll get to see at least most of that series, even if they do start the first map before we were able to get in there. So you are seeing Nemiga set up for some type of A execute, some type of set piece, with MDS trying to use that smoke Batcat to kind of lurk around middle. In the meanwhile, there is some aggression, though, from Kashander inside Palace. It's going to be a free kill for Nemiga to make this A bomb site a little bit softened up, as they will start working their way in. Smokes all around the site and towards stairs. Well, maybe to even plan inside over here towards triple. Robo attacking from Palace now, able to find JR, so we just have trades going on here in A, but it does favor Nemiga now as Cyber Focus gets that kill in the CT spawn. It leaves Chopper alone in a 1 versus 3. 2 players are low, bomb is down. They have to grab it, and to do so they have to cross the angle of Chopper to get back to the bomb, but look at MDS creeping in. Connector lands the shot. And so now Nemiga have won 3 in a row, 4 out of the last 5. They have a double op setup. I don't know if they intended that. I think 2 players carried over an op, and so they will have 1 extra. Unless they were intending for a double op setup. I mean, that's also possible. Maybe they had some type of play in mind, but not normally what you see on this map. Certainly can use it. I mean, you could use 1 mid and 1 B apartment, or go for an A ramp peak if you have spawn. So there's definitely ways to make use of 2 ops. As we are seeing Vega Squadron actually onto a save this round. Kashander looking to push, gets the op down inside Palace. So actually both ops are out of the equation for Vega Squadron, unless they're able to recollect one of them. And of course Vega Squadron would win on this round. Of course they would. All those other rounds that they should have won, but this is going to be the one that they win, clearly. 5-on-3 already. They have the op in JR's hands. They weren't able to collect the other gun, though. That is out of reach. Let's see how things are going here. Bomb still at the back of mid with hit mouse. Roman looking to push underpass out. Kashander going to get into a battle with Robo here inside Palace. Robo will win that, so that will give Nemiga maybe a bit more breathing room. They're still a man down a man. I can't talk English. But here we go, 3-on-4. Nemiga still has the firepower advantage, and they have some mid control to work with. They have Connector as well. Can JR off of Catwalk with AWP, though, cause a problem? No, in fact, he'll just take damage and be forced to fall back. But Chopper, he's playing sandwich. Sometimes a spot that's not checked could certainly be a factor. He did spot one as well to relay that information. The rotate's going to be setting in. Hut G, how's he not dead? He's still alive somehow for now. And he may even peek in and grab a kill. He gets past the Molotov. I think Roman knows that, though. But Mir gets the palm down inside sight, and he'll get flanked because he has to pay attention to sight. And all of those conditionals go in favor of Vega Squadron. It was rather chaotic there towards the end, but Vega's the one who benefits from it all. And, of course, that's the round they win after all those other ones. My goodness. And so, last round of the half is now commencing. Cyber Focus catches Chopper trying to be aggressive in connector, but JR does return the favor on the other side of the map here at B Apartment. So it is all evened up, and an awkward exchange at Catwalk, but JR will keep Vega Squadron at least even. But what a headshot from Cyber Focus, and the 1D from Hitmouse. Oh my goodness. That was a nice one. But JR's going to have to ace if he wants to win this round. He's already done really well in this, keeping Vega Squadron at least in the race, despite all the picks from Nemiga, but now he has to finish it off an ace. Bomb is going to make its way into the A-bomb site. Smoke going down over towards jungle. Bomb will make its way in. They're going to check CT spawn, make sure it's clear, that way they can plant default. Meanwhile, JR is still watching the site cross, not checking his right-hand side, may not know they're in CT. Now he's show with that flashbang. And they're going to plant for CT. He could spin the box and stop the bomb from planting, but he'd also give up his position in the process. But the nade will do it instead. He's going to go top stairs. Hyperfocus watching flank, so he's not looking up here. A spam shot does go through for JR, but he only tags Robo. Robo still does have that 14 HP, still alive in the site. JR trying to clear all his angles, slowly creeping out. Spots one with the no-scope. Doesn't know where this other one is, though. Will he check it? Will he get DAs? He's checking around. He's spamming around. He's tapping the bomb. He's sticking it. He's sticking it. Hyperfocus going to peek. Yes, he will. Just does the internal clock. Knows that there's the 5 seconds to work with, peaks when he needs to, gets a 5th round for Nemiga. It's 10-5, not bad considering Nemiga at one point were down 8-0. So the fact that they were able to collect 5 out of the last 7 at least gives them somewhat of a recovery, gives them something to work with in this next half. Makes this at least a bit more of a contest. So not too shabby, Nemiga, but if they lose pistol here and it goes 13-5, they're still going to have a huge uphill battle. But if they can secure it, they'll actually just be within a couple of tying up the game. That's where we can have a nice game on our hands. So here we are. Third map, second half. All on the line in this half here. Elimination for the loser. Moving on to the semifinals of the qualifier bracket for the victor. As Vega looking to go for an attack into the A-bomb site. Nemiga did have a decent initial resistance, but now things are going by the way of Vega Squadron. The bomb is going to get planted here inside the site. They have a 3-on-2. Mir still out in middle, causing all sorts of problems, and in fact, he may finish it off. Unless Hitmouse can sniff him out with the USP from window. He's still challenging Mir here out in mid. They're exchanging blows, but no one's really quite landing. Finally, Hitmouse finds the headshot. Puts it between the eyes of Mir, but still a 1v2 ahead of him. And JR and Kashander will do a little bit of a bait and switch to get him out, and it's now 11-5 for Vega Squadron. To see Nemiga buying up a bit here. Hitmouse being aggressive in the apartments will cost him as Vega Squadron looking to push out. They'll smoke the fire and they'll look to just keep rolling out into B. MDS is down below, but he gets caught by MDS and Hut G clears out Cyber Focus, so everything going to the favor of Vega Squadron. Robo is able to catch one frag from A through Catwalk, but other than that, things aren't going so great. So they're not going to be able to go for the retake. This round will go to Vega Squadron. They'll save this armor and upgraded pistol, see if they can't pose a threat in the next round. And give me just a second to deal with something. You'll still be able to see the game, but I won't be talking for just a moment. So it'll be just a spectator cast here for just maybe a round or two. while I try to sort something out real quick. So my apologies, but I'll make sure you can at least see the game. All right, we're back. Sorry about that. Should be good for the rest of this map now. We are going to see Vega Squadron looking for something hard and fast on the A-bomb side. Cyber Focus does find the opening pick from CT, and Robo off Catwalk is also done well. But Chopper, with that push in the CT spawn, will at least make sure this bomb gets planted, I imagine. Unless he gets spammed through the smoke in the box. But no, the bomb does go down, but they still have to worry about this push in CT. It's all going to come down to this CT battle. Whoever wins this is going to win the round, most likely. And it looks like it's going to be a Nemiga, thanks to Hitmouse and MDS. It's all on Chopper. 1v3. Bomb is not planted for him. He's stuck in A ramp. Well, actually, it is planted for him in a way, but that smoke will block his vision. Doesn't land the shot through the smoke on the diffuser. Does land that one, though. Stays alive, even though the stairs player's pushing him. It's the long diffuse for Hitmouse, but we see Robo doing his best to be a meat shield, essentially, and he does his job. He's up to the task. He'll carry an op over to the next round as well, and Nemiga will stay alive in this. It's now going to be 13-6. Still a long road to travel, though. Vega Squadron does have a pretty solid lead. We'll buy up around it, of course. Have to fear the reset. That's the big thing that Nemiga have to worry about. A reset here would be devastating. They'd be in a 4-spot to survive scenario for the rest of the game if they were to drop this round due to their economy being in rough shape. In Vega Squadron, with these entries on A, are looking to do just that. Everything's going their way except for that one frag from the S. If anything, Nemiga need to save these two M4s. They need them so desperately, but they're not going to do it as one's already been taken out. MDS trying to see if he can at least save his one, but there is one player in B who could put a stop to it. It's MDS. Mir trying to see if he can't stop this M4 from being saved. He only has low HP, though. He gets caught. So now it's JR. Spots his shadow towards Van. Going to keep pushing in. No gun saved. 14-6. In favor of Vega Squadron. Nemiga, they have to force spy to stop the map point and series point, but it's going to be so limited. M4 on MDS, sure. But just USPs for the rest for now. I'm sure they'll buy some upgraded pistols, but looks like there's going to be a technical pause. Apparently some issues with TeamSpeak being fixed here. I would have assumed this was a tactical pause. I think it's a dual purpose pause, to be honest, because they they definitely have a rough ride ahead to get back into this. Again, we are going to have another game on this stream after this is over. It'll be Pro 100 versus Avangar. I'm not sure if it's already underway and we're just going to join like midway through map 1 or if they're holding the start of that game. I think it's live already. I think they're actually they're gaming. So I think we're going to join that one maybe partially through map 1. So I do apologize for that you're not going to be able to catch the full deal for Pro 100 and Avangar, but we'll get in there as soon as we can. Unfortunately, this best of 3 just lasted a bit longer than scheduled, so also I appreciate you aliens got the beat for the follow and kind words on Twitter. You are a kindred spirit. So we'll get back into the game. Again, folks, if you are enjoying the broadcast, you can hit me up at FollowDust. I do some analysis work on the desk for different events and have done some commentary as well this year, mostly for DreamHack events, but I've done a couple other things as well, a couple of online cups here and there. More of a color commentator, so I'm a little bit out of element doing solo casting and a lot of play-by-play, but it's fun. It's all good in games. As we are going to see a push into A, but Roman playing up close on the ramp with the CZ is able to find one on Tamir. Chopper, though, from Palace swings through, and here comes the hurt as Vega Squadron are beginning to chomp down on Nemiga. It's just cyber focus with the dualies. Unless he can separate his aim between the two pistols and shoot two people at once, it's not going to work out very well, and he's going to get caught, and that's 15-6. 9 series points ahead for Nemiga to try to come back into this. Otherwise, it will be Vega moving on, Nemiga eliminated. They fought valiantly in the first 2 maps, and they won one of them, but they just haven't had much for Mirage. Also, folks, there might be a delay between joining Pro 100 and Avangar, because I think I'm going to have to swap out like some graphics and stuff. So that might take me a second to grab it and just get everything set up. So we may miss the bulk of the first half of Pro 100 Avangar, to be honest. I'll try my best to at least throw up like a video, but it'll be kind of choppy while I'm setting up stuff in OBS, but at least there'll be something to kind of look at about the game. But I don't know, we'll have to see. As this looks like it's pretty much all she wrote. 3 versus 2. Bomb making its way towards B. Kashander's killed A, though, so now they're just going to shoot the bomb back to respond to A. They were looking to go B, but with Kashander's pick, now they know that A is wide open. He'll smoke CT spawn. He'll hold. They have a flank from Amir coming through B just to make sure. He's kind of the insurance policy, the long con flank through spawn if they need it. His bomb's already been planted. Amir needs to get a move on. I don't know if he thinks this dude's still lingering around B or not, but he needs to get going. Especially now that they spot him at ticket booth. Won't matter. Of course, JR is going to just get the frag, and there you have it. Vega Squadron are your victors. They move on. So we'll go ahead and fix this little score for you. There you go. In case you missed it. 2-1 for Vega. They've won. Give me a second here to try to get everything sorted out for the next series. It might take me a second. Give me a second, folks. I'm going to play some... I'm going to get some music going and try to get over to the next game. So just give me a moment, please. I'll be with that next game as soon as I can.